What treat we're gonna have. Look at those shell crackers. Can you guys see those? Let me bend you down a little bit. Look at those shell crackers. Guys, that's what we're gonna have with some home style fries. And that's what we're gonna have with either grits. I want you guys to hit me down there, direct message. I welcome all comments. Look at those rascals. We've only been here 15 minutes. Look at that. Let's put them back in there. Pound for pound, they wear the championship belt. Who fights the hardest? See those freshwater mussels in there? Can you guys see those? You see them? That's why they call them shell crackers. That's what they eat. Shell crackers are bottom feeders. You can see all those those freshwater mussels cracked open. That's why they call them shell crackers. You guys see that? And we're getting ready to go land on top of these big rascals. This is what they've been feeding on for the whole while. Okay? Remember, shell crackers, aka red ears, are bottom feeders. This time of the year, you can catch them bedding. Look at that. Let me pull it down real close so you guys can see those freshwater mussels. That's why they call them shell crackers. Okay? This is your boy Cam. We're getting ready to get on the water. We're going to pull up at the spot, and I'm going to show you guys exactly simple technique of what I'm using. One of our Nasty Stik combos and that Nasty Bend minnow hook. That's the same hook that I'm using for crappie. I'm going to use that same hook for shell crackers. All right? So listen, pull your socks all the way up. Matter of fact, let me show you guys my socks. I pull my socks all the way up. You see that? Okay, so some of you guys think I play when I do that. I always wear long socks. That's just me. I'm old school. So sit back, relax, get yourself something to drink, get you a nice cold Coke, get you a Sprite, orange, Fanta, grape, whatever you drink, get you a sub sandwich, get you some fries, chill out, call the family, and let's get ready to get on. Let me make sure you guys have a very, very good view of where I am. Okay? All we're doing, we're running naked line. We're not running any sinker, and we're not running any type of bobber. You see, I got that same high-vis line on there, okay? I can see the bed from here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of further cast on there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, that's all it takes. Whew, God almighty. Ooh, man, this rascal's pulling drag. Good night. Look at this rascal. Ooh, man, this is a shell cracker. God almighty, look at this. Guys, I want y'all to see the size of this shell cracker. Good night. Let me turn around. Good night. Let me show you guys this shell cracker. Let me pull you down a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Look at that hook. That's that Nasty Bend hook. You see how the shank is hanging out? Look at the size of this shell cracker. Where's my tape measure? I don't have my tape measure on me. Guys, this is a 12-inch shell cracker. Look at the size. I have huge hands. Okay, because I'm 6'1 1/4. Look at this shell cracker. Look, that's what happens when you use that 1/0 hook. These rascals are so big. Look at the size of this shell cracker. I can thumb this rascal. Look at that. In some places, depending on where you're located, they call them REDEAR. Okay, guys, take the kids out. Take the entire family out. This is a family channel that we have here. So all we do, we don't waste time. If we pull up and the fish aren't biting, we're moving, okay? Remember, I got the potatoes and the grits on the boat too. We're gonna fillet these rascals and we're gonna have them for dinner. I'm gonna show you what I'm using. Matter of fact, let me get myself together here. I'm gonna be using the bronze. First of all, let me back up. I'm using regular red wigglers, okay? Some people call them red worms, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is that Nasty Bend hook that I have on there. And matter of fact, it's double barbed. You can see the tip is bent back just a little bit. Matter of fact, let me hold it up here so you guys can see that. That tip is bent back just a little bit for a double barb. So when you get hooked by this bad boy, they don't let go. And plus you can see I'm using a 1/0, and I also have them in blood red, and I also have them in blood red and number 2. So if you don't like gold hooks, you can go ahead and get your red hooks. I have the gold and the number 2 as well. I'm using a 1/0 because these shell crackers are very big, and on top of that, I get my hook back. I can back it right out, okay? This is instantaneous type fishing. This is the type of fishing that you go get your kids, you go get your wife, and the entire family can enjoy it, okay? So listen, without further ado, let's pull up and let's see if we can start yanking some of these shell crackers out. Oh, and by the way, I'm on a run today. I'm on a meat run, okay? You can see right now. Let me tell you something. We're going to take some of these delicious rascals home. We got the potatoes, if we want to do some home style fries, and we also have some grits, okay? Some 3 cheese grits to go with those filleted shell crackers. These shell crackers are so big I can fillet them, okay? So let's get up here and let's see if we can have a little bit of luck Just free cast, and you'll see that line jump. And I have about 8 beds around here. Look at that. Look at that. Sometimes you don't even know that they're on. Look at that. Good night. Look at this shell cracker. Good night. Man, these rascals are strong. That's why you don't want to use a little hook, because sometimes these rascals will swallow that. Look at the size of the shell cracker. Guys, that was probably 5 seconds. Look at that. Good night. Boy, these rascals are strong. Look at that. With a 1/0 hook, he still swallowed it. And you guys think you have to have a small hook to catch bream and shell crackers. Look at that. Look how I get it back. You see that? That's that long shank. You don't have to rip the guts out of the fish. Okay? You don't have to cut your hook. You get your hook right back when you use those 1/0 Cam's Nasty Bin hooks. Let's put him in the basket. Where's my towel? The river's sitting on my towel. Okay. Now remember, I want to give you guys a tip. You see your cell phone, 9 times out of 10, you have your cell phone on you all the time. When you're out there and you know the shell crackers are hitting, take a picture of that shell cracker, okay? And your phone will file that picture away. So next year, you can look back on your phone and you know the exact day that you were hitting those shell crackers with, okay? You can also do that with Crappie. This is your personal secretary, remember that, okay? That bad boy is hot too. Man, it must have just got that hot. Let's go back up there again, right there. Look at that, look at that. You don't even know that rascal had it. Look at that. Man, these shell crackers fight. Guys, I have to have my drag set with these rascals. Look at that. Man, these some big shell crackers. Man, I got to turn around so you guys can see this rascal. Let me get scaled. Let me flip the other side. Let me put my rod. Hold on a second. Let me put my rod down. Get a little bit of string. All right. Let me back up a little bit. Guys, I wish I had my tape measure on me. A lot of you guys have been following me for a while. Look at the size of this shell cracker. Look at this. Look at the size of this shell cracker. Guys, this is a 12-inch shell cracker. Let me bag this hook out. I want to show you how that Nasty Bin hook works. Okay? Boy, that double barb, that bad boy, they ain't coming out. When they hung in there, that's it. Boy, that hook is mean. There we go. When you can thumb your shell crackers like this, that lets you know you got some big shell crackers. Guys, look how thick these rascals are across the back. That's where that fillet comes from, right there. And I fillet these rascals, they're so big. Let's put them in the basket. And remember, let me show it to you again. We got our potatoes and we got our shell crackers. We're gonna make some home style fries with these rascals here, okay? Very important. That's what we're gonna get down on. That's what we're gonna have for dinner. And let me show you this too, what we're using today, our hardware. I'm using my Platinum Edition, same one I used to catch crappie off of, that Cam's Nasty Stik Combo, okay? And again, you know, you guys always hear me say that all of my rod and reels are balanced. You see that? That's what it's about, okay? This particular reel right here is 10+1 ball bearings, okay? 11 ball bearings. This is just about as good as you're gonna get on the market. This is almost the best reel, okay? 10+1 ball bearings. Listen, do yourself a favor. I'm not even in your garage. I'm not even in your boat. Go look at your spinning reel and see how many ball bearings you have on that. If you got 2 or 3, if you want to step your game up, come on up, all right? 10+1 is extra smooth, plus it'll last you a long time. More ball bearings, the less moving parts you have, and the ball bearings don't wear out and they don't rust. Very, very good point, okay? Let's get back up there and see if we can have some more luck. Let's get all the way up there near the wall. Let's see what happens up there. Here we go. Here we go. Boy, they're way up there. Look at this rascal. Let me reel down on him a little bit. God almighty, look at this rascal. Boy, these rascals fight. Look at that rod. You allow your rod, that's why my rod's a 6'2". You allow your rod to take all the punishment. This rod is an extension of your arm. Okay, you guys have to remember that. Look at the size of this shell cracker. Man. Again, look how I get my hook back. Look at that. That's how I get my hook back, that one-aught hook. So I don't have to use the pliers to get down there and get all the, you know, just yank the fish. I don't do all that. Look at the size of this shell cracker, AKA REDEAR. Okay? Guys, these rascals are beasts. Right now, they have the championship belt when it comes to fighting. And by the way, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm getting ready to head to Santee Cooper, and we're going to catch some bigger shell crackers than this. Let's put him in the basket. I think he'll go good with fries or either grits. You guys hit me in the comments down below. Let me know which one you think I should do, 3 cheese grits, or you think I should do those home style fries. We're going to fry these rascals up down by the lake on a big cast iron pan that's over 70 years old. And listen, I want to say this to you guys too. Let me turn around. If you like my channel, you like the information that I'm delivering, subscribe, go right downstairs. You see a red button to the right of the video, right below the video. Just click that button and it'll take you 3 seconds. When you click that button, look to the right, there's a bell that will come up. Click that bell. It takes you 3 seconds. Click that bell to make sure that you don't miss any of my episodes that I got coming out in the future, okay? And also share, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate that. Let's put him in the basket. All right, guys, listen. Today, I got a real treat for you guys. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there are a couple of things that will pull me off of the shell crackers, okay? Number one, there are a couple of things that